Hi Pisces, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is going to be your weekly love reading for April 3rd to April 10th. I'm going to switch up the spread because the Celtic cross is taking a long time, and then it's leading to delays because I just have to set aside so much time that, it leads to delays. So let's get started with your 5-card spread and then a whole bunch of oracle cards. This is for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rise. There's the first card right there. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, now, it could be a third-party situation or getting recognition at work. This is a love reading, so it could be regarding a third-party situation. But I just want to explain the spread to you first. My spirit guides know, but let me explain it to you guys. First card is situation. Second is you. Third is what's around you. Fourth is outcome. And then I take one from the bottom of the deck for the underlying energy. So let's start with Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Can we get a card, please, for the situation for Pisces for the week of April 3rd to the 10th? What is the situation, romantically speaking, for the Pisceans who need to hear this to get some guidance about their love lives? What's the situation for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, for April 3rd to the 10th? What is the situation for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 3rd to April 10th, please? What is the situation for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 3rd to the 10th, please? This is regarding Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 3rd to the 10th. What is the situation for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 3rd to the 10th, please? There we go. High Priestess. And on the bottom we have 4 of Pentacles. They're both very cold energies as well, though, okay? The High Priestess, aside from being very intuitive and wise and the keeper of secrets, the 4 of Pentacles gives that vibe too, because they're holding tight to what they have. That's it's kind of about being closed off, unreceptive, miserly or greedy, but also distrusting. Could be secretive as well. Now both of those are kind of very closed off energies, because the High Priestess is passive energy. She's not trying to go out and make things happen. She just knows things about everything. She knows everything. Oh, okay, there's 2 cards here. So we'll take that as the card for you, and then the card for what's surrounding you. On the bottom we have 9 of Wands. So the Temperance card is you putting things back into balance and healing. We'll talk about it though. And then the Moon, more secretive energy. All right. So can we get a card for the outcome, please, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? And I'll take the bottom card as the underlying energy as well. Can we get a card for the outcome for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? There's the outcome, Queen of Pentacles, and then the underlying energy is 8 of Cups. So let me just go like this. Maybe even put this down here. And then 5 of Pentacles. So this is a love reading, and it looks like, speaking of your love life, it's a little bit lonely here. The High Priestess, as I said, is more of a a situation of being very wise and being very intuitive and very spiritual. The High Priestess is all about using your intuition in all situations, and your intuition guiding you towards the correct path. Now, whatever you've chosen to do in your recent situation looks like walking away from a relationship. You are following your inner guidance about that. And as I said, it's a correct way to go to trust your intuition, because it says here when you get the High Priestess in a reading, it's usually about, you already knowing the answer to your question. You already knowing what the right thing to do is. In spite of whatever people are saying. So the High Priestess is like a very icy energy, cool energy too, okay? Passive energy. She's not like, she's the Empress before, you know, it is the virginal, colder kind of passive energy about knowing and that potential and having all that wisdom. And then when she turns, you know, matures, then turns into Empress. And Empress is that fire energy of making things happen. Here it's a very aloof, cool, knowing, being empowered by knowing a secret. Could be a secret being revealed as well. But ultimately to trust your intuition regarding the situation. Now you got another major arcana. There's 3 major arcana cards here, okay? So this is very fated for you. The free will cards here are the outcome and the underlying energy. So the Temperance card is about bringing things back into balance and healing. This has been a major theme for all these other signs as well that I just did readings for yesterday. It's all been about the crystal malachite, healing, 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 heart chakra healing, all the chakras healing. So for Temperance as well, it's about bringing your diet back in order. Not taking part in, you know, toxic situations. Spending less if you've been spending too much. Quitting all the bad foods if you've been eating out too much. Temperance is all about healing and bringing things back into alignment, back into balance, and correcting this imbalance that you might be having going on in your life. This is a major arcana card. As I said, a lot of people are getting this healing card right now, especially with the planetary alignments. And now I was referring to Vedic astrology with this Saturn, Jupiter, Ketu conjunction. And this Jupiter in Gandanta, it's like untying of a karmic knot. All these things are going on. I feel like it's all leading. It's a time of major spirituality. It might be a spiritual cleanse. Maybe you're going through something and feeling this energy of improving and wanting to bring things back into a wholesome kind of state. Now you have the Moon card around you. The Moon card is about intuition and psychic abilities, just like the High Priestess is about intuition. Now, the Moon energy is about everything that comes up when you're sleeping, your hidden feelings and hidden fears. So aside from being deeply intuitive card, now you got 2 cards of deep intuition. So you might even be someone who is like a light worker, or someone spiritual teacher, or maybe even another tarot reader, I don't know. But the Moon card is currently having this hidden feelings come up, and a time of maybe a little bit of loneliness and isolation, and feeling a little moody or out of sorts, just because if I peek here at the underlying energy is the 8 of Cups, and that is about, as you can see, she's swimming down deeper, right? And the 8 of Cups is leaving a situation. She's got her 1 cup there that she's holding and she's going, but the 8 of Cups is looking for something more meaningful, more deeper. This is a card of trusting in your intuition and your spirituality, looking for more deeper spiritual truths here. The outcome is Queen of Pentacles. This is the correct way to go. Trusting your intuition, whatever it is, bringing things back into balance. The outcome is Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is also ruled over by the sign of Capricorn, if that resonates for you. Otherwise, the Queen of Pentacles is a matriarch, nurturing mother type energy, very loyal, very grounded. She is able to make the best of everything that crosses her path. She's the one who's going to take, you know, have a beautiful home, a beautiful garden, take care of the children, make sure the house is in running order, be able to work and make money and take care of the family. The Queen of Pentacles can do it all. Very down to earth. She's not the type to act snooty. She's very grounded energy, very powerful, feminine, Venus type of energy, okay? Grounded energy. Now, I know she's not a Taurian, which is why I was saying Venus energy, but still that earth energy, that earth goddess energy. Like I always see her as the human version of the Empress. So whatever you're doing, it's going to lead to abundance, stability, financial stability, happy well taken care of, community, tribe, family, whatever you want, because the Queen of Pentacles is all about deep roots, your cultural background, your community, things like that. All of those things are important to her. Five of Pentacles is underneath all of this, is because there's a lack of faith, lack of trust, lack of funds. And also this is my card for moving away from a path that's already been given to you and handed down to you, and doing your own thing, slightly being rebellious. And it might be a harder path to take on your own, but doing so because the institution that's offering help to you is something that you no longer are in alignment with, that you don't believe in anymore. So it could be representing that as well. So let's move on to the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle cards and see what's going on. Now, I know this was a love reading, but as you can see, it's all about you, Pisces. I don't see anybody else here. Although the Queen of Pentacles is mother energy, motherly energy, I don't see cups from other people except for Eight of Cups leaving a situation. So can we please... Oh, too many. Can we please get a card for guidance for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in their love and romantic lives for April 3rd to the 10th, please? Can we get some clarification here? Some guidance, please, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 3rd to the 10th. I'm going to end it. Ooh, two fell out. All right, we'll read these two. Excellent. I love that. So it says the loving push. Sacred grandmother will nudge you when you need to take a step, comfort you when you become uncertain, and provide the means for you to move towards your destination, which is, of course, your divine destiny. When you feel the divine pushing you, leap. The loving push. Okay, so this is when you leap over something. It's about also, because I have, this is the pocketbook edition, and I have the bigger one with the book as well. So this is where you're leaping over something because it's an opportunity that arose, but it's not quite what was right for you. So you might have missed out on it, and you might be feeling a little bit down about it, but it's saying it was for the greater good. Now, when I see this card pop up, it might be further on down the road, you know, that's another opportunity that is absolutely right for you is going to come along. But this one wasn't. The opportunity that you skipped over wasn't for you. All right, so that's the loving push. And again, it's got this very matriarchal feel. It might even be the Queen of Pentacles as well. That when the sacred grandmother gives you the nudge, because you're uncertain, and to provide the means for you to move forward towards your destination, it says when you feel the divine pushing you, leap. All right. It feels also like that Fool card, the leap of faith, right? Towards a fresh new beginning. And then you got this card as well, so let me read that. Change is in the air. Sometimes we take things for granted and forget to stop and realize how incredible the ordinary things can be. Growth does often seem improbable, yet it happens every day in many ways. So too is something growing in your life that seems at the moment unlikely or impossible. Yet it will happen anyway. Have faith, trust your feelings, and relax. Change is in the air. Absolutely. So change is in the air and a leap of faith. Now that High Priestess, as I said again, the situation is calling for you to use your intuition in this situation. You, in this kind of mode of healing and bringing things into balance, you yourself might be a healer just because there's such intuitive cards right next to you on either side. And especially with the Eight of Cups, it's when you tried your best in a relationship or in something, whatever it may be, okay? Because it seems like it might even be career related. And it wasn't meaningful enough for you, and you gave it a try for a while, so you stack your cups up neatly, no drama, and you walk away, and you look for something that is more meaningful to you, that has more meaning. So let's pull here. I don't dance around the perimeter of the person I want to be. I step in fully and completely. Beautiful. And then the bottom card, releasing anger from the past sets me free in the present. And we see this energy here with the Five of Pentacles. It's about, you know, losing faith and trust, because it's a card of lack as well, but it's because something happened that burned you, right? And so how are you going to react now? It's saying releasing that anger from there, it's going to set you free in the present. All right, so this is the Gateway Oracle cards from Denise Lynn. Can we please get a card, please, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 3rd to April 10th, please. Mending bridges. I heal rifts. I am a mender. See, so you must be a healer as well. All right. Cherishing self. I accept and love myself. I love this card. It's wonderful. Let me read this one to you. Mending bridges. It opened right there. Heal old wounds with respect to people and situations. Carefully do whatever you feel is necessary to make amends. You are a mender. Help others mend bridges in their life. There are times to drop everything and leave, and there are also times to carefully mend bridges with people, situations, and places. This is one of those healing times. Maybe there is a wound inside of you that needs to be forgiven or accepted. Transform the inner grievance. Do it now, for you no longer need to carry it with you. Perhaps there is a person from your past with whom you should reconnect. You know what you need to do. Take action now. Questions to ask yourself. If there was an area of my life that needed mending, what might it be? What is the first step I need to take toward resolving a current rift I have with someone? Could this card represent something within myself that I need to give attention to or mend? All right, now we're going to move on to the Love and Romance Oracle cards. This is Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Can we get a card, please, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 3rd to the 10th, please? Let's take one card. Oh, that's it. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So let's put this over here. Okay, and on the bottom, trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And that card is about having faith to even, your faith seeing you through to the point where even you can reconcile and work things out. So codependency is about not just addictions, but possibly having people who are dependent on you or you being dependent on others, and that's affecting things in your romantic life. So this card answers your question in perhaps a surprising way, because addictions are the culprit behind the issues you're attempting to resolve. This could be your own craving for a substance or unhealthful behavior. And that's where you get the Temperance card as well, okay, for you right now. This is a card of healing and bringing things back into alignment. And it's very much like if you've been drinking too much or doing other things, having that detox, that cleaning out your system, cleansing, as I was saying, spiritual cleansing, body cleansing, and bringing things back into balance. So it might be that for you, for some of you. And says it could be your partner's, or it could be your partner's addictions are impacting your love life. This card is also an indicator of childhood experiences in an addictive family. Addictions numb the heart to pain, but they also diminish its capacity to love. Since love is the basis of your romantic partnership, addictions become a barrier to moving forward toward true emotional intimacy. This is especially true if you are twisting yourself in knots to please a person whose dependency has lessened his or her capacity for happiness. That no-win situation will negatively affect your self-esteem and your own happiness if you continue. Fortunately, lots of support is available worldwide in the form of 12-step meetings and other addiction support fellowship models. Whether it is you or your romantic partner who has the addiction, you can find free groups near you through internet searches or by contacting a local community health center. All right, so that was all about addictions. And if it's not your situation, then somebody around you, or even possibly being raised in a family where addiction was an issue. And to seek support for that. All right, so let's get a card here. This is the Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield. Can we get some guidance? And I will read the top card and the bottom because these are very short. And this will be the last oracle card for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 3rd to the 10th, please. There we go. We got treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. Now, I don't know if this is affecting your kids or not, but really you see these hands, and there's a mother reading to her daughter, and there's a world inside this drop with some beautiful hibiscus flowers around there. And it's speaking to, usually this card comes up when little ones particularly might feel a little bit, you know, wounded, a little bit sensitive, a little bit neglected, or a little bit hurt. So to give them a lot of snuggles and cuddles, that kind of an energy. Okay, but I will read it. On the bottom, you are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. And this is unicorn with swans, number 4. So let me pull that up and read you both. So number 10 is the first one. Treasure your loved ones. And it says, we have a group of people in our lives that love and support us. Cherish these people, whether it is a special partner, your family, or your friends. The angels are prompting you that you need to reach out to your loved ones and make sure you show them love. And then number 4, you are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. At times, we are too close to a situation and can only see things from one perspective. There is a multitude of possible outcomes to the situation. Take a broader outlook. Release the need to control what is happening and allow your inner knowing to assist you. Things always work out as they should. All right, Pisces, that was your reading. It looks like just, you know, processing some emotional turbulence here. And it looks like you're very spiritually inclined and to work on just healing. Okay, this is a major theme of healing. Healing and releasing anger. All right, so that was your reading. Please check out your other readings, and I will have your future weekly love readings posted up within the next week. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.